All right, well, welcome, guys. Thanks for coming out tonight. Since this is more of an intermediate class, there'll be a bit more technical instruction than more of the introduction you'd see in a beginner class to some of the putting skills. So what we're going to do is kind of do a progression of lessons as we go through the 4 different sessions. So we're going to start with a putting lesson. We'll move on to a chipping lesson in the second one. Then for the third one, we'll do kind of pitching and iron play. And then for the fourth one, drivers. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for coming. So like we said last week, we're going to move on from the putting today, move on to some of our chip shots. Okay, so our chip shots, we're going to play everything from off the fringe, basically, so we don't have to hit too big of swings where we're getting into a pitch shot, okay? So everything's going to be almost like an extended putting stroke, but with our wedges, okay? So I already had you grab a wedge and either like a 7, 8, 9 iron, something like that, okay? And what we're going to be doing is kind of experimenting using both of them at all the stations that we go around to, okay? Well, welcome back, guys. Thanks for coming again. Last time we did our chipping up on the chipping green. Tonight we're going to move on to, we're going to do some pitching and then iron play for the second half hour of class. So just to give you kind of a quick introduction into pitching, I mean, you guys as intermediate players already have a little bit of an understanding for it, but as we move out away from the green, kind of in our series of lessons, everything we've done so far has been about keeping our arms pretty straight and stiff, right, with our chipping. So now with our pitching motion, what we're going to be doing tonight just to start is making some L's in our swing, okay? So our pitching is more of just a half swing where we make an L on our backswing and an L on our follow through. Guys, coming again. Some fairway woods and then drivers tonight. So we're going to do fairway woods for about, and hybrids if you want to work on a hybrid too, definitely can grab one of those out. Do those for about the first half hour, then switch over to hit some drivers towards the end, okay? Now, you know, we've talked about trying to keep kind of these same L's in our swing, and the same concept still applies as we move into these longer clubs. We just need to understand that as the club gets longer, as I go from my backswing L to my follow-through L, that's a lot longer distance for this club head to travel, right? So we have to make a little more patient swings. We need to be a little more conscious of you know, how the timing's going to work on those as the club gets longer. So that's what, you know, having a good pre-shot routine and making a few practice swings is really good for that, just getting a feel for the length and the weight of that club.